Hi, everybody. Old Dynamite here with you one more time. What a great event we've got planned. AKA 48, live, large, and in charge here at the Paragon Casino in Marksville, Louisiana. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a battle of unbeatens on our main card here tonight. Two undefeated professional fighters will step inside the AKA cage and go man to man for supremacy. Standing next to me is one of those fighters coming all the way from Scottsdale, Arizona. Here is the one and only all-day sweet baby Ray Waters. So, Ray, making the haul down from Scottsdale, Arizona, how was the travel? Any kind of jet lag, any issues like that dealing with getting here, getting comfortable?
No problem at all, man. I'm just really excited to be here and fight for you guys. It's my first time in Louisiana, and I'm just, like I said, excited to come in here and put on a show.
How was the weight cut and the training camp leading up to this fight? Everything went pretty smooth for you? No issues?
Pretty smooth like always, man. I always say this is just another day in the office. I'm just excited to go showcase my skills for you guys at AKA.
And we've got another fantastic dynamic in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. So Sweet Baby Ray went 3-0 as an amateur, and he's now 5-0 as a pro, so that's an 8-fight win streak. Conversely, his opponent went 5-0 as an amateur, now he's 3-0 as a pro. So both fighters on an 8-fight win streak. Somebody's O has got to go. Ray, how you feeling about this fight? Anything special you worked on to get ready for this particular fight?
Man, same shit, different day, you know. I'm just really excited to go out here and compete. That's all it really is for me. I love the challenge, and I love to compete, so here we are looking to, scratch somebody off the list.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. He's fairly confident his O is going nowhere. All day, Sweet Baby Ray Waters is locked, cocked, and ready to rock for action here at AKA 48. Hi, everybody. Old Dynamite here with you one more again. We at the Paragon Casino in Marksville, Louisiana, getting ready for AKA 48. And starting things off with our main card, we talked about it in an earlier interview. Somebody's O has got to go. The two unbeaten pros will step inside the AKA 48 cage. Only one can have his hand raised and be declared still undefeated after tonight's event. Standing next to me right here, representing Southside MMA in Dallas, Texas, Marco Super Soto. So, Marco, how are you feeling today? We know you had a little bit of an issue with the weight cut coming into this fight. You got yourself hydrated? You feeling better? Ready for action tonight?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Very hydrated now. Got my run in this morning, got nice and loose, and everything's feeling good now. So, yeah, I'm ready.
Outstanding. So how does that feel, man? You know, you're coming into this fight, you went 5-0 as an amateur. Now you're 3-0 as a pro, 8-fight win streak. Your opponent went 5-0 as an amateur. 3-0 as an amateur, 5-0 as a pro. He's on an 8-fight win streak. How does that feel going into this, knowing you've got somebody who's undefeated like you? He's just as hungry to get that win. What motivates you to get in there and fight these top guys all the time, Marco?
Man, it's exciting. You know, at the end of the day, it's going to happen regardless. When you're kind of climbing up that ladder, you're going to run into someone that has the same goals as you. So it's important that, you're always, every fight, training as if this guy in front of you is undefeated, or training that this guy's better than you. And that's really how it's been. I've just been trying my hardest in practice, getting ready. And regardless if I'm fighting here on the regional scene or if I'm fighting in the UFC, I take every fight seriously. So that's how I take it by.
Now, Marco, you've got a great support system behind you. You and your brother both, y'all have a great fan base, your family, your friends. They come out and support you guys. They go on their own. What does that mean to you when you're in the crowd, man? You get in those late rounds, and it's really starting to get hard on you. When you hear that chant, Soto, Soto, and you know those folks are there, and they've got the love for you. How does that make you feel when you're out there competing?
Man, it lights a fire for sure. It's like all of these people are here watching. I'm very grateful for them. They're spending their money, their time to come out here, and there's hundreds of other people at home, same thing. So all my students at the gym, I saw their good luck, Coach Marco messages, and that really got me going. Really got me going, yeah.
Well, he is motivated. He is on point, locked, cocked, and ready to rock for action later on tonight. The undefeated Marco Super Soto steps inside the AKA cage one more time here at the beautiful Paragon Casino in Marksville, Louisiana.
Ready for this high-level matchup between Waters and Soto, our first of 3 professional fights.
Big fight here. Feints coming from Ray Waters early on, just gauging, trying to feel out the reactions of Marco Soto.
Soto flips a couple kicks out there, neither lands. Waters fires back and lands.
Double jab. Not quite able to check that, but a better reaction than letting him eat his leg up.
Nice jab from Waters.
Sharp jab. Waters looking to tenderize that thigh of Marco Soto.
Once again, Waters attacking that lead leg.
Looks like Marco, oh. Those trade hooks there. Look like Waters got the better of it.
Oh.
Switch kick, elbow over the top from Waters. Marco trying to Frank Mir that underhook. I guess that'd be more of John Jones.
Yeah, there you go.
He was the one who did that.
Soto threw an elbow in there as well. Couldn't tell how much it caught of Waters.
Good underhook work here from Soto, able to circle Waters back to the fence.
Good look at the Paragon as Soto and Waters battle it out.
Waters doing a good job of not allowing Marco to win the head control. Back to the jab from Ray Waters. Sharp jab finds the chin. Good combo there from Marco.
It's the second time we've seen Waters change stance and try and throw that lead leg.
Just a little off balance as he does it. 2 minutes down. Good head position here from Marco Soto.
Soto working with that underhook. Approaching the halfway point of round number 1. Knee up the middle.
Better position here for Ray Waters. Nice knee. Really digs in there. Good head position. Ray, just such great posture here against the fence, keeping Marco from being comfortable whatsoever.
Soto trying to get that underhook back.
Ooh, that elbow came close. Beautiful sequence there from Ray Waters as they break from the clinch.
Soto's got a cut above that left eye.
Soto's cut on his calf, it looks like, and I think that calf is, that lead leg is beat up. Ray Waters has tenderized the calf of Marco Soto.
Waters starting to get the better of this one here in round number 1.
Tough spot here. Marco bleeding.
He is gushing blood.
Minute and a half in the first round. Ray Waters, you got to know, very comfortable in this front headlock position.
It had to be that elbow potentially that caught him and cut him,
so.
don't you think?
It must have nicked him.
Must have caught him.
I'm not sure.
Couple shots for Waters.
And Marco wisely kind of pulls guard in that position. Ray Waters, just an onslaught from the top position, dicing through the half guard of Marco Soto. These are big punches. Good ground and pound, and just the contrast between the professionals and the amateurs in the ground and pound. I mean, just look how devastating Ray Waters is when he connects.
Well, he has opened up Soto. He's a bloody mess in the center of the cage right now.
Multiple cuts. Looks like a cut over both eyes of Marco Soto. Ray Waters just, oh, that's a big cut.
Had to be that elbow. I just feel like it had to be
I feel
another
like
one. Waters starting to pour it on here at the end of the first round. Big shots.
Soto doing well to move at the right time.
Dominant first round for Ray Waters. Opened up Marco Soto, and he'll head back to the stool to try and get cleaned up by the cut man. The jab really working for Ray Waters. Kind of opened everything up for him, it felt like.
I feel like Marco's lead leg is compromised too.
Yeah, it could be.
A couple times Marco's lifting that lead leg to try to check the kick, but the kick's at the calf, and it's turning him, and I think it's still digging into that calf. I just saw, through one of the exchanges after it looked at that Ray Waters landed a nice solid calf kick. It just looked like he was really uneasy on that lead leg. I could be wrong, but
there's another one right there for good measure.
And you see he's kind of stepping with both legs here, and that's because he's finding it difficult to keep his stance. Ray Waters even able to ring him up with a nice hook within that exchange. Marco Soto is tough as nails. Ray Waters really took momentum of that last round.
Yes, he did. We'll see what round 2 has in store. Round 2 underway.
See Marco. Big looping hook.
Yeah, Waters way out of range there.
A nice little bite down there. Ray Waters not messing around with it. Marco really needs to keep this fight upright.
Yeah, you don't want to get Ray Waters down there on the ground. Oh, nice knee from Soto, maybe an equalizer. Good scramble from Waters.
Waters just so sharp with his takedown defense and just punished Marco as he shoots an ill-timed shot. Ray Waters just stuffs the head, squares up, drives his face into the mat, and now here he is in a position he's done a lot of damage from.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Good guard, solid guard retention there from Marco, but
looking for a fence grab, didn't look like he grabbed it. Soto trying to land some elbows from the bottom. Marco brought a lot of fans with him over from
sure
Dallas.
Did.
They're trying to will him back into this.
Marco Soto travels well. The cheer of the crowd garners some type of reaction.
Right now, Waters just smothering. Good pressure.
Waters has had so much success when he creates space postures and punches through Marco's guard. He kind of has Marco pinned here up against the fence as well.
Oh, there it was.
Man, it's just so powerful too.
Referee calling for the doctor, I believe.
They're looking at that cut.
Yeah. We're going to stop the action momentarily. We'll take a look at this cut on Soto.
That was a quick look. I don't believe that is correct.
Well, it looked like Waters wanted him to go back to his feet. I don't know. Either way, we're standing once again. About 2:20 to go here in round number 2.
Marco's still pretty fresh on the feet, ripping out good strikes here. See if he can muster something up here.
I feel like that uppercut may have slipped through for Soto. Waters changing level once again and gets the takedown.
It's a good bite down here, but Ray doing the right thing, keeping his head side high. Beautiful stuff here. That's what Marco needed, but Ray Waters just...
Now Soto taking the back. Soto has finished his last 2 fights with the RNC. He's trying to lock it up here.
Just doesn't quite have the right angle.
Nope. Waters trying to weather the storm, and he will.
This is exactly what Marco Soto needed to finish this round strong. in a good position here. Ray Waters has to make something happen. Builds back up to his base. He needed something.
Oh, it's that neck again.
Marco Soto back to the rear naked choke. Ray able to peel the top hand off. Ooh, big elbow. 1 minute remains in the round. Ray's got to be careful letting his hands get together like this.
That's a little bit deeper, it looks like.
Yeah, but
It's still going to slip out.
He just knows he's out of position, but still he's in it. He needs a little urgency to escape.
Soto starting to pour it on, though.
Absolutely.
Trying to get around to get this back to 1-1.
I know Ray had some big moments in this round too, but just the optics of this, another good rear naked choke attempt here. Ray taps.
My
Holy
God.
cow! And Marco
Unbelievable.
Soto gets the submission victory over the undefeated Ray Waters, undefeated no more.
I have to point it out. The decision by the referee to bring the doctor in to look at the cut really altered that. Then he put him back on the feet. Waters had position. He was in the guard.
I'm just not sure that makes much sense.
That's crazy. What a turn of events here in the second round. A round that Waters was dominating for the first portion. Then they stand it back up. Waters got the takedown. Soto grabbed the neck. From there, he took the back, and he ultimately gets the finish with the RNC at the end of round number 2. Unbelievable. What a turn of events. And a potentially puzzling moment there from the referee. Not awarding position back to Waters. I mean, it's going to be debated. It'll be talked about when you look at this fight. Waters was fully in control. And that was certainly a fight-changing moment, but you got to give it to Soto. Did a great job to come away with the finish here at the end of round number 2, and now he's hearing it from his fans. Wow.
What a victory for Marco Soto. A big night for him.
Man, that cut was nasty, though. You can see it right there above the left eyebrow. That's a tough one if you're Waters. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stoppage to the action at 4 minutes, 27 seconds in round number 2, declaring your winner and still undefeated, Marco Super Soto.
Marco. They gonna be right where they need to be. Marco. You know what that is, rattling? Marco. I'm the one they forgot about. I need some help reminding these motherfuckers. Boy, help me. So cold.
Come talk to me, my man. What a fight. I mean, he gave you all you could ask for. You turned the tide in that second round. He went for the takedown. You grabbed the neck, ultimately took the back, got the RNC finish. Walk us through that finishing sequence.
Jiu-Jitsu! I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm not in charge. I'm not the one that said, hey, reset us. I was ready to go on my back. I wasn't out. I'm alive. I'm well. Look, there's no reason to stop it. I understand the frustration, but it is what it is, baby.
Well, hey, look, aside from that, that was a sensational finish, locking up the RNC. That's now your 3rd straight fight. You finished with the RNC. Just kind of walk us through that sequence.
Jiu-Jitsu! Hey, man, if I get on anyone's back, it's going to be a long night, so put me out or don't let me in. It's one or the other.
Final thing I got for you, 4-0, still undefeated. How does that feel?
Feels great, but I'm going to be alive. I'm going to wake up in the morning, and I'm going to be chasing my next goal, baby, 5-0. Wait until I get to that top spot.
Let's hear it for the still undefeated Marco Soto.
Bring 'em on.
A big victory for Marco Soto, moves to 4-0. Tough stuff for Ray Waters. Confusion there. Obviously, I don't feel as if it was malicious, but still, we're talking about guys' careers here, and that's a big moment. That's a big change of momentum. You stop the fight because he's cut, and then you take away the top position. And, you know, it would be one thing if the ref was stepping in and saying he was breaking it because it's not like there was a lot of action going on right there, but that's not what was said. That's not what was communicated. So just a ton of confusion, somewhat embarrassing, like an embarrassing moment.
Yeah, the Waters corner was not happy about it. He was dominating the fight. I mean, he was in full control. It's certainly a bit puzzling, but ultimately it is Soto who took advantage of that. You know, he was given a break. He took advantage of that break. But yeah, for Waters, certainly disappointing, no doubt about that. And I think his camp had good reason to be upset with that one.
Absolutely.
What's up, AKA Fight fans? It is your boy Drew, and I am back here with a very familiar winner, man. I think we've done this just a few times. Marco Soto. Man, that was a hell of a win. A tough battle, man. I mean, you guys went in there, scrapped it out. You did your thing. How you feeling after this win?
Oh, dude, I feel great. Over the moon, honestly. That was a very sublime moment, you know, just feeling that finish, like right there, knocking on the door, and then to get it is just like over the moon, almost like dream type.
Yeah, man. So now walk us through the fight a little bit, and, you know, was there any point during the fight where you felt the momentum shift into your favor at all?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. That when we had started back on our feet, I landed like 3 uppercuts in a row. The first one, I felt some kind of buckle. Second one, I was like, oh, yeah, that one landed. Third one, just kind of like just threw it just to throw it, you know?
Yeah.
And then, but that was like the moment I was like, oh, yeah, he's not the same fighter he was when that first bell rang. So that moment kind of like gave me a little boost, and, you know, it got me to push the pace and find that finish.
So now that puts another win in that win column, man. What's next for you, brother?
You know, just get back in the gym and, you know, tweak some stuff up regardless of, you know, win or loss. There's always things you can work on and improve on. So, you know, get back in there, improve, and then find the next challenge.
And now, how was the experience coming? Now, this isn't your first time fighting, obviously, for AKA. You fought several different places here at the Paragon. How was the experience coming in and fighting for us again?
Man, it's a blessing. You know, it's not all the time when you can have a group of people follow you and like go and watch you, and not only that, just, you know, like make fans in the crowd, like being an exciting fighter, and like, you know, after a fight when you're walking around and people are like, can I take a picture, you know, it's a good feeling, and hopefully I could continue chasing that and continue to grow my fan base as well.
Yeah, well, hey, man, look, it's a well-earned feeling, man. I mean, you went in here, you've come to us, you've fought for us, man. You've put in the work time and time again. It was only a matter of time before you started building that fan base up. Yeah. Whether you're local or not, man. I mean, you come in here, you keep performing time and time again. It's a matter of time before they start following you. So now, you know how we wrap these things up, man. Can't let you go without giving you an opportunity to thank those that help you get to fight night, because it does take a team, obviously. Go ahead and thank them up, brother.
Man, you know, my training partners that are there pushing me, this guy, Quinn. Come here, bro. Come hop in frame real quick. This dude right here, next up in the game, I'm telling you, like, this dude pushes me in the practice room. When you got a guy like that beating you up all the time, man, it's a feeling that's like, you got to get better,
Can't help but get better.
No, right? Yeah, his room, DP, Kevin Holland up in there, Ramiz, you know, just being surrounded with those next level guys that are helping you push. You know, my guys out in Albuquerque as well, Jackson Wink, those dudes give me a good push. You know, always got to shout out my original coaches, Orlando Wall, Eric Flores. Those dudes, you know, built the foundation to get me to keep going. And, you know, most definitely my sponsors as well, my guys, JPAC Global, Gather Resources, BT, you know, all my guys, Sean at Glory, getting me right with massages, things like that. My guy Andrew, you know, holding it down when I'm in fight camps, you know. Kip Collar, Naga Fighting, dude. Those dudes, you know, they not only do they like sponsor me, they also give me work and give me a job where I can go travel, see the world, and also be home and train. And you know, most importantly as well, my parents. You know, if it wasn't for them, like none of this would happen. My dad sacrificed so much so I could be here in the spot. So it's a blessing.
All right, guys, that's it for us here at AKA 48 once again with Marco Soto.